All right, Natasha, we're gonna put her on, and I'm gonna take some more Q&A, y'all. We still got plenty of time, so this is gonna be great. Um,
Hi, Natasha. Tell me just a little more about your connection
Hi,
that you're wanting to tune into.
Stephanie. You know me. I paint. So I
Oh,
paint.
yes. Okay.
Okay. So I paint I was told in the last couple of years that I actually been channeling Gaia. I just celebrate her beauty and the energies and so on. And I also been told lately that I have portal work to do with the earth, with Gaia, with stones, with this space on my property.
Okay.
And so I'm kind of I think I have a design, it's just about acknowledging. I don't know all the details because this
Okay.
area is kind of new to me.
Okay.
Um, but I think it's about marking an area and then becoming the energy and acknowledging her and about helping others connect with other specific places. So I just was wondering if Guy had anything to tell me about my connecting because I connect in some ways. It's not like conscious channeling when I paint.
Mhm.
And so people have been telling me, well, connect more directly with Gaia and she'll help you more. And your work will improve. And but I think I think I should take a course from you because I don't always hear that well. So I've
Okay.
been going by my feelings and I don't know if there's anything they could tell me. I plan on putting stones down for design, you
Okay.
know, and I have stones that I collected from the water, if you want to be specific. And as somebody I know came in the house and they said, these stones are screaming to be free, get them out of the house. They should go back to the water. And so that's like, maybe it's too
Okay. I
specific and
got
it
you,
sounds
girl.
hard,
I
but
got
anyway,
you. Okay.
anything. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
your abundance, really. Yeah.
All right. Let's tune into Gaia. Well, I have to say this. I say this with humor and I say this with love. And I have to say this. I am so, so, so dearly grateful that I am not of human mind. And I am not mocking your human mind, my beautiful child, my beautiful daughter. No, 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 I'm not mocking it at all. I am simply acknowledging that when you have such an affliction, and there are so many others walking about with similar affliction who have what you all fondly know of as opinions, and who have what you fondly experience as everybody's right to deliver their opinions and to be noisy about their opinions and to be directive and to be somewhat, I would even say, maybe even demanding about their opinions. Well, it can cause quite a gust of wind, can't it? And then, of course, my children, the humans, wonder, where are all the winds coming from? Well, I am doing my best to blow and to clear and to cleanse and to bring about newness and emptiness, hopefully, for that is what a good, strong, capable wind or storm can do, don't you know, is to clear the state, the space, the energies to rebuild, to recreate, to reimagine, to redesign, to regenerate. So that is what I want to say. And now, if you want my advice, and I suppose that you do, for you are asking for it, I would say that with great love, I invite you to hit the mute button on on most anyone that has an opinion to offer to you about how you should or should not do your work, what is and isn't proper or appropriate for you to feel, or ways for you to express. And you know what? That mute button, it can extend to you as well, my dear one. You can use it when your own mind state becomes amplified and tells you that you are not on the right track. I'll tell you something. I'll let you in on what is not a secret. You are absolutely on the right track. You and I, we are tight. We are connected. You do not have to do anything so very perfect or prescribed or absolute. You do not have to make grids or arrangements or graphics in design in order for you to tap into a well or a fount of freshness or insights from me. No, all you need to do, now get this very clearly, all you need to do is breathe, sit and breathe, exchange air. Be in the vitality of your body, be in the exquisiteness of your gifts, be in the endless flow of energy that you and I share. And if you wish, if you're so inclined, if you feel intrigued and activated to do so, then yes, go upon the land, as you call it, and become part of a group, another group of like-minded, deeply earthly connected humans that have a leader that you might know as one who is shamanically um, gifted to lead and learn from that being, learn from that group, learn how to bring about ceremony in your own way. And soon enough, you will be creating such a ruckus, and not in a noisy sort of way, but in an interesting sort of way, that others will come out of the woodwork. Others will come out and see and wonder and ask, what are you up to? Can we be part of this? And even if you haven't any clear idea what it is that you are doing, or what language is coming forth from your lips, or how it is that you are seeing and transmitting imagery and impulses from brush to palette, to canvas, to walls, to paper, to whatever you choose, even if you do not understand it, that is especially and particularly the place from which to teach, from which to lead, from which to express, from which to create. So all of this is to say, no more noise from the outside, no more advice, even from the most well-meaning of teachers, of opinionated individuals. This is about you and me.
There you go.
All right,
All
thank
right.
you.
Come back
Thank
and
you.
listen, Natasha. Yeah, how
Pardon?
wonderful. I said, come back and listen to Gaia.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes.
I keep I do have to get in my way. I'm a specialist in getting in my way, but I'm learning. At least I know what it kind of means now. I kind of know.
Well, I think it's what's so rich for me in that is she's showing us how this connection that we have with Mother Earth is pure. There is nothing impeding it. Never, ever, ever. I mean, we are her. There's nothing about us, our tissue, our bones, we're stardust, we're everything, we're the cosmos, we're Earth. And
Mhm.
so we can really, not just even in our own minds, get into the notion of and teaching, learning of separation, but then we can have those who are helpers or well-meaning who come in. It's so interesting to hear Natasha say, like, people are saying, get those stones out. They're screaming at me. Yeah, I'm not, maybe the stones were screaming. Who can say? But the thing is that that's for you. Those are yours. They're in your space. If they need to be elsewhere, the stones will communicate to you. You will feel the desire to return them wherever they need to go. It's noisy around us. There's so many opinions and so many insisting competing voices. And it really is, along with the leadership, we have to be able to discern just you and her, just me and Gaia, just, each one of us and our mother with a capital M, to really, really drop into what does she need of me? Because it's a little bit different for each of us.
Yeah, so
Mm.
beautiful. Such a great awareness. I love the invitation to connect on the shamanic path and teacher as well. That was
Yeah.
really resonant. It's so
Yeah,
deep. Uh,
that's interesting. I'm gonna look into that. I mean, I haven't been because I kind of have felt myself outside of these things, and other people can do it, and you know.
Right. That's what
But
she's not doing.
I always, yeah. So I always felt, this closeness, and I used to not understand it as spiritual. I just thought it was my personal connection, like very, very personal, and nobody else could understand it, and I didn't know it was anything. Blah blah. Anyways,
Thank you.
yeah, thank
thank
you
you.
for sharing that. And I just have to reflect because we can be so innocent with it. It's like I don't know how to plant a rose garden, how to fertilize it, and how to make beautiful roses blossom, but it doesn't mean that I can't go up to a rose and appreciate the beauty and her essence and the activation she's given me and the groundedness and the connection to divinity.
And
And
isn't that maybe the most beautiful thing because you're doing it right
right.
from your in your genuine feeling, right?
And we separate ourselves from consciousness because we think that it's separate from us. But why can't that rose be such a beautiful example of those things that call to us through their sense or their echo or their soul connection with us? They're being called to us because there is that connection. It does exist. And let's
Right.
remember not to remove ourselves from those things that call us, because if they weren't for us, they wouldn't call us.
Mm.
Uh,
Yeah.
and we get to witness and experience that beauty even just by being curious and a little, at the very least, open up the pinprick of acceptance and curiosity to see what wants to blossom from there. But if we say no to it immediately, wow.
Yeah. Like, you know, part of it was, Stephanie, you kind of know part of this, but my partner had passed, you know, transitioned. And now I've learned over the year to be in communion at a higher level, you know, in more joyful realms. But I was going to the water here and bringing back stones almost every day, like several days a week. And it was my form of communion and prayer and blessing. But I was also taking back these stones. So my house became full of these river stones. And yeah, that was part of that story. And I thought, yeah, why not use it for a design outside, you know, where I could honor Gaia. And yeah, and so it sounds like she doesn't have an objection. Thank
Beautiful, Natasha. Thank you for coming on, and blessings too.
you, John.
You're
Yes.
very welcome.